How's it going, everyone? It's Hardy, and welcome to Pokemon Sword, Kanto Journeys. Yes, I am playing through Pokemon Sword, venturing through the Galar Region using only Kanto Pokemon. It's just something that I wanted to do, and I thought, why not? Let's make a series out of it. I guess we can't leave the house yet. Alright, let's go grab this thing. So, there's a whole plethora of Gen 1 Pokemon that we can get in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'll be playing through the Sword version because that's where I got the expansion pass for the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. If we go over here, you can see both right here. We will be utilizing them at a later date to catch some Pokemon. It's going to be quite interesting, and we're going to have fun with it. So I skipped ahead just a little bit to avoid the opening cutscenes. I have turned the skip movies on just to make it a little bit easier. Alright, our adventure begins. Hello, Hop. Haha, have a look at you. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it is as big as a Snorlax. I doubt it'll be that big. Okay, and here we have a Wooloo trying to headbutt a fence. Something tells me he wants in there. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't you go using tackle on that fence. Could be using headbutt. Now you listen, no going past that fence. No, everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering weald. Well, then that's where I want to go. Now that that's taken care of, how about it? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging that big old bag? What is wrong with my bag? Yeah. Seems to suit me just fine, although I don't know about the hat. Oh, is this the guy? The power of science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? The technology guy. If you're used to Pokemon games, you will know there is a technology guy in the first town of, I want to say, every game. Alright, so into Hop's house we go. And we start off on the opening little tutorial thing. There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Hardy. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? Hop, are you okay? He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. Okay, so, world champion, bad at directions, could go straight. It is a straight stretch from here to the station. I have questions. You've got to come with. You've still never met my big bro, right? I'm pretty sure everybody knows who he is. You can't miss out on the chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. You're just gonna leave me here? Oh, kind of reminds me of Barry from Sinnoh. Always in a rush. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Hardy, wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course, but not you. So we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Okay. Wait, don't go walking in tall grass. It's all I think of. Do you say it? No wandering in tall grass for you if you've got no Pokemon of your own, mate. Since when did you become Australian? Alright, straight stretch. We can see the terminal from here. And the whole crowd of people. And there is Champion Leon. I'm actually more interested in his Charizard, to be fair. One of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, hello, Wedgehurst. Your Champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills, just like you taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Well, I'll take it on someday. Too true, that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. And that's what we'll be doing. Becoming number one. Whee! Well, so my number one fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. You're bad with directions, but you can eyeball measurements. Bingo, that's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long. Again. And these bright eyes over here. I've got it, you must be Hardy, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar Region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Okay, I've known Hop as neighbors forever, and yet this is my first time meeting his brother. Oh, and I missed that part. That Hop always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. So now, Hop was going to help Leon get back to his house, and yet he is ahead of him. Okay? Because that makes perfect sense. I love the view. The windmill in the back. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Hardy and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know, you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Okay, so here we get to pick our starters. Unfortunately, none of which are Kanto Pokemon. However, with access to the expansion passes, I can get both, or either Bulbasaur or Squirtle as a gift from the dojo. With Charmander being a gift from Leon at the end of the game, and also good, from what I understand, a slight chance in max raid dens, although maybe not. However, being that we're doing a Kanto run, I'm going to be picking the Squirtle in the max raid den. Or not the max raid den, the fighting dojo. With that said, I'm going to go with Sobble here so that our rival will go for, I believe, Scorbunny. Yes, he'll be weak to us the whole time. However, in the final fight with Champion Leon, he will have a fully evolved Rillaboom, which will pose a threat to our starter. That's my theory behind it anyway. So, let's grab our Sobble. Now, we will be using Sobble for a little while, but not too long. The first Pokemon we can actually catch is on Route 1, and it's a Caterpie. Alright, Sobble has been added to the party. Let's go, little buddy. So it'll be Sobble for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Scorbunny. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready, and you'll be doing some serious training. And there's his Wooloo. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Hardy, so the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Oh, I'll reach you. I do like this part, the fact that the champion takes the one we didn't pick, because it's never mentioned in previous games. Whatever happens to the starter or starters that we don't pick? Do they just sit at the lab? Or does somebody else take them? Okay, looks like we're having a nice little party. Hop, you shouldn't be running with those. And I'm assuming our first battle will be coming up the next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right, understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. Hardy's made fast friends with his Sobble, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Hardy might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if he's up for it. Of course I am. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Leon, this isn't my first time, you know. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon, and more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. So this is our first battle against Hop. I am going to skip some of the dialogue because I'm sure everybody's played this game by now. Okay, challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. He starts off with his Wooloo, which I'm pretty sure this is the first game where the rival has had a Pokemon prior to getting the starters. Which is kind of interesting, kind of different. Okay, we're going to start off just pounding away. Not really much we can do in this first battle. Because you usually end up with one attacking move and one status move. In our case, it's Growl. I don't see that being much help. And down goes the Wooloo. Now we will level up here and learn our first type move in Water Gun. That's going to be handy against his Scorbunny, which is yet to learn a type move of his own. I believe. Yes, he's only level 5. No type move for you. Yeah, let's let off a Water Gun. One more should do it. Do you already know about type advantages? I told you, this isn't the first time I've done this. And there's the final Water Gun. Okay, and we have Sobble now at level 7. And we've defeated Pokemon Trainer Hop. Well, that was a shock. Not really, Hop. Good effort out there, Sobble. Why don't I get you all sorted out, and he'll heal us up, which is great. And Leon asks us about being a real rival to Hop to make him help him grow stronger. Well, I'm pretty sure he won't be much of a challenge. He usually never is. The gym challenge. Now that's what we will be taking on. 8 gyms before the champion tournament. Okay, but Pokedex. Okay, the Pokemon Research Lab. We will get our Pokedexes, which, as long as they don't mind it only being filled with Kanto Pokemon, and the occasional Galar, because there is a few trades in the game that we can do, but we need to trade the Galar Pokemon. Did you hear that just now? Yeah, it was a big crash. Oh, Wooloo ended up getting through the gate. Now, there is a few Galar Pokemon we're going to have to catch in order to trade for their Cantonian versions. And I will mention them as they come up, as we're able to catch them. For now, we head into the Slumbering Weald, where we meet the box legendaries. Now, it differs between which game you are playing. In our version, it'll be Zamazenta, I believe. And you know what? I can't remember off the top of my head. Our first wild Pokemon, and it is a Skwovet. You are not Kanto. We are just going to skedaddle on out of here. I believe we've got a couple more encounters that we really can't help, because they happen every time you play this game. The next one being Rookidee. Rookidee is a fairly good Pokemon from what I've used of them. A Steel Bird later on. Very nice addition. Okay, I think we're past the forced encounters. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out? Okay, let's keep going. Heal this up. And no, sorry, there is one more forced encounter. Another Skwovet. Alright. We will run real quick from this one, because I don't want to get too many levels on Sobble. Because once we catch Caterpie and have him leveled up, Sobble will be going into the box. So, off we go into the fog. Really love this area. Just the scenery, the fog at the beginning. Really nice addition. I can't see anything. And here we go. There is the box legendary. This one being Zamazenta, I'm pretty sure. Or it could be Zacian. I'm pretty sure it's Zamazenta though. Now in this fight, we can't do anything. We are fighting an illusion. Or what looks like an illusion. Move had no effect on it. Yeah, it didn't even hit it. So I don't know if it's an actual illusion or if it's just maybe a Pokemon move ability or something like that. He does seem to control fog, which is interesting. Okay, one more should do the trick. And we will completely white out. And the legendary Pokemon will be gone. And will be awoken by Leon and Charizard and the Wooloo that ended up breaking through the fence. I mean, that doesn't look very comfortable. Oh, party. There's Leon right on cue. Yeah, we managed to find our way here. We just sort of followed the trail. Okay, and Charizard rescued the Wooloo. Alright, glad to see he's okay, although maybe not a hair too bright. Breaking in here all like that. And we tried telling him about the Pokemon we encountered, but of course nobody's going to believe us. And that, you know, it was an experience. As we leave here, we'll be able to move on. And after talking with our mother, we will be able to start catching Pokemon. Now, we will come in here and show off our cute little Sobble, according to mother. We got a bit of pocket money. And, yeah, start our adventure. Well, we've been on the adventure, but things start to pick up slowly. Okay, down here past Mr. Technology. Here we go, quite the step. To that building over there. And I am just going to double check, make sure we do in fact have Pokeballs on us. Yeah, we have 5 of them. That should be more than enough. Okay, and I ran right into Wooloo. Sorry, Wooloo, can't get ya. I've never actually used one, to be fair. I might have to do a type run through these games. Now, the Caterpie will not show up in the overworld. He will only show up random in grass like that. First one being the Squirtle. Okay, let's just run from this battle as well. And we'll move on to the next patch. Let's see what this one is. Okay, we're getting closer. This one's a bug type, but it's Blip Bug. Sorry, buddy, not the one I'm looking for. Come on, pick up this item here. Some Paralyzed Heals. I don't want to run into that Rookity. If I can avoid it. Okay, another Squirtle. Just run away from this one as well. Let's go back over here. A little bit more grass to run around. And I run right into a Wooloo again. I've got to avoid these sheep. Okay, we'll run away. And let's start running around. Exclamation marks. There we go. Another bug Pokemon, Grubbin. He is a fantastic Pokemon. Vikavolt, his fully evolved form, does really well, has a lot of different type coverage. Really nice Pokemon overall. And this time we run into a Nickit. Just all over the place here. Run from you. Okay. Let's get another Squirtle. It is a very rare encounter, apparently, from what I've noticed. Okay. Let's keep running around. And hopefully, sooner or later, we will find our cute little Caterpie. Just might take a little bit of work. There he is. Or is it a she? I guess we'll find out. A female. Okay. Hopefully Pound doesn't kill it. Should be good. Oh yeah. We'll do a couple of pounds just to be on the safe side. I would hate to water gun it and have it die or something. One more should be enough. And we will throw the Pokeball. Okay, our speed's been lowered enough now. That's good enough. Let's throw the Pokeball. Hopefully. 2, 3. Alright, first Pokemon caught. Caterpie. And this will now start our challenge. Now, there's no hardcore rules. If they faint, I can revive them. That's not a big deal. I will be using species, like I won't have 2 of the same Pokemon on my team. I want to use a variety of different ones. Just to sort of keep things interesting. You know, I suppose I don't have to have him up front, or her up front, right now. Let's check the summary of our cute little Caterpie. Okay, we have Shield Dust. Okay, defenses, pretty good. Okay, a gentle nature. Now, I'm not too familiar with all the natures. I know quite a few of them. But this will be quite the interesting Pokemon. I have used plenty of Butterfrees before. Okay, and there we go. Snuck by, no additional encounters. And we make our way over to the Pokemon lab where we are met by Leon. Alright, let's go in and meet up with, not the professor, but the professor's assistant. And a little Yamper. Yamper's another Pokemon I haven't really used. I used a little bit, but not enough to know exactly what it's capable of doing. Okay, a little bit of talks with Sonia and their little adventure when they were younger on the gym challenge. And she ended up taking the path of being a professor. Okay, and I believe we get our Pokedex. Yeah. Okay, the Rotom phone upgrade. We now have the Pokedex. And to go see her grand down on Route 2. Okay, well, real quick, we're going to go. Oh, hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the lab, right? No, it wasn't me. Alright, he gives us a potion. Okay. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode. One thing I do want to take care of is come up here to the Pokemon Center. And Hop is going to kind of guide you around if you've never been to one of these before. Or if this is your first Pokemon game. The centers are quite self-explanatory. I do like the addition of the clerk on the left. He's able to nickname your Pokemon, change moves, relearn moves, all sorts of neat little things like that. You got your PC, you got the Pokemart, which, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the marts inside centers. I kind of like the two separate buildings, but it is handy having them all in one. Okay, we are going to heal up real quick. The two Pokemon that we have. Okay, perfect. We're going to come over here, talk to this guy, and we are going to pick up some potions. We have a lot of money. I think 30 will be good for right now. We're also going to pick up some antidotes, because poison sucks. Maybe even a couple of paralyzed heals as well. And you know what? Can you buy Pokeballs yet? We cannot. Okay. Well, we are going to call it here for this episode. In between episodes, what I'm going to do is train up, go back to the previous route, train up Caterpie to level 7, and then deposit Sobble into the PC. Or he may still be on the team at the start of episode 2. I'm not 100% sure. But that's it for this journey. Tune in next time as we further venture down Route 2. And maybe even catch a new Pokemon. But we'll see you next time, guys.